And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy III. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and oh boy, a whole new little area for us to explore. What could it mean? What could it mean indeed? Right? Let's snoop around and see what we can find. This is Wrath, Blood Sword. Means we can go to the Royal Sword here, thus getting rid of elementals. But really quick, yeah. Most of the world's underwater after the huge earthquake. I was on a boat at the time. Luckily enough, I saved the young lady as she was clinging to a piece of driftwood. The only survivors as far as I'm aware. Kind of reminds you of Celis, doesn't it? Well, let's give her an antidote. Where am I? Who are you? Oh, what is this power I feel within you? Is it light? You must be the warriors who were gifted with the powers of the crystal. Thank goodness you're here. I am Aria, priestess of the Temple of Water. What happened? The Earth's power caused a great tremor and buried the water crystal deep underground. Without the water crystal to protect them, the people were turned to stone and sent plummeting to the ocean's depths. Please take me to the Temple of Water. The shard of the water crystal remains there. If you can return it to the crystal, that might break the curse. But you're injured. I'll be fine. What matters is the fate of the world. Cough. Please, I need to get to the Temple of Water. You don't say. Okay. Thank you. Simple enough, right? Ah, there we go. So out we go. So we'll head kind of this way here. Duh. I'm an idiot. I'm sitting here thinking, oh wait, that's not the temple. That's the tower. That's a tower, a specific, very specific tower. Oh, that's right, we can't land on that. Can't take me anywhere, guys. Alright, in we go. Thank goodness, the light has not left this shard completely. Come, we must take this shard to the cavern north of here. Okay. Now there's a boss fight coming up, but I think we'll be okay. Think is the opportunistic word. Leaving Hunter on our main character here. Even though it's really not going to amount to much, we could change it. The door is sealed to prevent outsiders from entering the inner sanctum. It can only be opened by a priestess of the Water Temple. Aria kneels and murmurs a prayer. You know what? You know what we're going to do, guys? I'm going to have a change of heart here. We're going to probably go back to our white mage. I just don't see the point. Shall we proceed? Because we're going to be getting some other classes available to us very shortly here. And those other classes are going to be better. And we're going to have to go with our white wizard soon anyway. So I think we'll revert back. It's again, like I said, it's just less nonsense I got to deal with. So, yeah, let's go back here. I was hoping we'd learn at least level 1, then we could keep him on that class, but for some reason it's just not happening. So I'm not gonna hold out for it. My memory of the game was like, if I grinded Hunter enough, we would learn at least a level 1 healing magic, and then really we could, we have enough healing for boss fights and stuff, so that would mean we'd have more offensive, ability, so to speak. But at this point, it's like, forget it. Things are about to change in our favor anyway. And you'll see what I mean in a moment. And more defense, too, because then the ranger would have armor. Get some. It's a weird looking cockatrice, not gonna lie. Maybe we better stop. Oh, don't kill it. Don't kill it. He killed it. Well, still got the XP, though. I was worried we were going to lose that XP. He's still stoned, right? Yeah. I don't remember. Okay, yeah, there's no treasure down there. There we go. I don't trust myself. I don't trust my memory. I really don't. Nothing there. God damn it. So we now have to head back the way we came. Ooh. So much damage. Ah. Stupid blizzard. And they're down. There's a level up. Nice. Not another cockatrice fight. Jeez, I'm Crow. They just kind of ganged up on him, didn't they? Stat effects are doing me in more than the actual combat. And the magic, rather. Take it well again too. Fuckstick doesn't get a lot of upgrades, so he's gear-wise. His magic defense is just total trash. Not much we could really do about it. It'd be trash if he was a thief as well. So. Alright, to the water crystal. Crystal of water, may you regain your light. Aria returns the faintly gleaming shard to the crystal. This can't be that easy. Watch out! Aria! Jack Tard, Aria, no! Uh-oh, who could this be? You do not lack for luck, it seems. That cursed arrow was meant for you. I am the Kraken, tasked by Master Zonde himself to ensure that this crystal never regains its former light. You will not leave here alive. The monster attacked. And thus a boss fight against the Kraken. We don't have an Aga, so let's try Thundara. Ow. Tastes like healing. Just really, this is it, for the most part. Just gotta keep the pressure up on him. Try to make sure nobody goes down, because as you can see, it's very easy for that to happen. All he has to do is really attack the same target twice, and we're kind of screwed. And he's down. Sweet. Aria. Light has returned to the crystal. My purpose is fulfilled. Thank you for everything. Aria, stay with us. This title is yours. It is imbued with the power of water. And we get a bunch of weird jobs, and that's what they are. There's like 2, maybe 3 good jobs in here, and that's really it. Really, there's only 3 good jobs in this next gift here, which would be Dragoon, Black Belt, and Dark Knight, and Viking's okay. Viking has its uses. Aria, hang in there. It is my time. You must continue your journey without me. The world needs light to dispel the darkness. Do this for me. Bring back peace. Aria, farewell. No, Aria. Bleh. Another earthquake is too dangerous to stay here. We can't just leave Aria. Watch out! This can't be good. Well, that just happened. Oh, you're finally awake. 3 days is a long time to sleep, you don't say. Where are we? This is Amur, the town of water. My grandpa found you all collapsed at the ruins of the temple. We've been out for 3 days. Well, kind of sucks, doesn't it? So let's change Fuckstick to Black Belt, which puts him at no gear, but that's okay. No real gear. To be honest with you, as much as like working on Dragoon, Viking, and even Dark Knight, which I believe is Magic Knight in the original, as much as those seem palatable to do, we'll leave him as a knight. I don't want to change Dildo either. Tallywhacker, though. Tallywhacker, just to explain things just a wee bit, is coming up. We're not really going to fight too many things that we need to hit with magic for quite a while. So that brings in the question of what to do, right? So I usually just say it might be interesting to change things up just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. So let's go ahead and we can do either... I think we'll make him a thief. Nope, that's not a thief. And he's gonna get some pretty good gear momentarily here. We gotta find it. Let me see. So let's check out gear really quick. I don't think there's gonna be much of anything we want to buy, except that main gouge. And it boosts agility too. We probably should buy one weapon type of what's available. Now here's the thing, we could do dual of those and leave him in the back row. 40, it's only 40 with an accuracy of 85 versus, well, that's actually better than the main gouge, so a little pricey, but we'll make it work. That way he can fight from the back row. Which means we can sell the main gouge for all I care. That'll give us a couple grand back. There's a few other things we probably should look for / do. Trying to think. We might need to sell a few things as well, so as much as I don't want to. These guys have lost their value, so we will sell these. Bronze bracers can go. The shell armor is pretty much done. Leather armor, we'll keep that for now. Mithril armor can go. Mithril helms, leather caps. Oh, these books can go. We'll never use these again. The red mage sword, probably don't need, but we're not hurting for equipment at the moment. Oh, you know what? You know what? We're not going to use claws. It actually lowers his attack. Excuse me. Oh. So we get a couple of options here. Of course, we got to make some more room. Kenpogi is no longer necessary. We still got a leather helmet on. Oh. Boom. There we go. Well, that means we can't sell the leather hat, though, because we don't have another scholar hat. Unless we can buy one. Ah, thief glove. Ooh, that's right. Okay, well, what else do we need? We don't need the heroic shield. We don't really use shields. The chakra band we'll need to pick up. If we plan on using Vikings, which there is a way to kind of use a Viking, we'll need to kind of... We need the chakra band and we need the thief glove. So we need about 5 grand. Let's see what else we have to sell. Don't need the holy arrows. Probably don't need the arrows in general. But we got better bow than the great bow. The dagger is definitely out of date. Mithril rods. We got 5 of them. We only need 2. Mithril knife will keep. Mithril swords can go at this point. Staff stay. This can go. It's a red mage sword anyway. I want to keep the... Get rid of 2 of those. I want to keep the 1 heroic shield in case we want to use it. It gives a lot of good stats. The shell helm... Mithril helms are probably out of date, so we can probably dump that. Leather armor, we'll dump 2 of those. Keep 1 as a backup. 2 scholar robes, we still need that. Armor, yeah, is probably fine. The mithril bracers... Really, you know what? Yeah, we'll keep them just in case. Okay, let's see how much money we got. Yeah, we should have enough now. Let's buy the chakra band and the thief glove. Now, we don't have the other gear, but we will come back here and get it as we can. Boom. So that should raise some stats up quite nicely. Outside of that, let's check out anything else in town. That's the healing room. Okay, so I think for the moment... Let's talk to some people in town here. The many rescue Aria. Where's Miss Aria? Did something... Oh, I see. This is regrettable news indeed. Well, Aria wanted you to bring light back to the world. What are you waiting for? Get to it. So it's a crystal you're after. Eh? I heard Goldor has one. His manor is south of here, beyond the bottomless bog. Once monsters started coming out of the sewers, the town elders had them seal it up. Pretty sure Gil has the key. You've seen his brigade of 4 old-timers, right? So we're looking for Gil here. There he is. What happens to be the problem, youngsters? We need to get to the sewers to retrieve some leathergrass shoes. Hence the bottomless moat. The sewers, oh no, you can't go. There are too many monsters. That's why they're sealed, don't you see? Look, we're on a mission, and we need to find the final crystal. This is important. Did you say crystal? So you are the real warriors of legend. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Did you hear that? These kids think they're the chosen ones. Don't they know that's us? They seem so convinced it's them. They seem dead set on getting to those sewers. Guess we gotta beat them to it. Yeah, beat them to it. Oh no. Oh no. Understood. I'll lead the way to the sewers. Don't fall behind, youngsters. Oh dear God, kill me now. Now where's that keyhole? Ah, clunk. There you go. Follow the waterway down and you'll find the sewer entrance. Don't get it over your heads, you hear? Okay, so we can't have access to the sewer. Let's go outside really quick and save. Well, we haven't saved in a while, so... And because saving's your friend, it makes sense for us to do it. Alright. It's not a long dungeon, so it's not like we need to stop for any reason. That's why I sold the Geshel greens that we had, because of that. Alright. Some minions in here. Cat claws, which I don't really think is going to help. It raises his agility, but it lowers his attack. We'll wait on doing any... Well, you know, screw it. Let's just put it on for shits and giggles, shall we? We didn't have the money to buy the other one, so there's really no point in bothering with that. See, now we get a little bit more damage output from the peanut gallery. In regular fights, not in boss fights, but, yeah. Tis what it is. Help! Hey, it's those old timers from earlier. We can't just leave them to fight on their own. Well, we definitely could. I mean, why not? And it's 8 goblins. We just do this too. Boom. Got a potion for trouble. We would have been goners without your help. We owe you one. I guess this proves that we're not the legendary heroes after all. Such a shame. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. They don't really say much or mean much, so yeah. Alright, let's keep moving. Nothing there. And then we'll just let that run. Yeah, I don't know if that's really helping us too much. Delilah. My, what have we here? Are you looking for old Delilah? Yes, we were hoping to borrow the Levergrass shoes. Do you know where she might be? Why, Delilah's me! So you think you're the legendary warriors? I see. You should have looked the part if you ask me, but if you insist, here are the shoes you desire. Catch! Well, okay. Watch out! Well, that was nice of them. Those shoes were a trap. How could you tell? Just a hunch. Nah, I'm just joshing. I've seen the real shoes before. Delilah, stop. These youngsters are telling the truth. I'll vouch for them. On my word, I took you for liars. My mistake. Would you give them your Levergrass shoes? Would you give them the Levergrass shoes? If you gents trust them, then I'll take your word for it. Here, these are the real shoes. Ah! And we obtained the Levergrass shoes. Oh boy. And now we can get the last crystal. You four may not be the chosen warriors, but you are true heroes at heart. Thank you. Ah, it was nothing. We best be off. Hang on tight. I'll teleport us out of here in no time. I actually don't want to be teleported out of here. I think I missed some items. But, oh well. I believe we can come back down here, so it's not a big deal. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. No. Also gives our thief a few more levels that he might need. We can teleport out of here too when we're done, so I just want to make sure I grabbed everything. But I believe I just not even considering what I'm thinking. I think I bypassed some gear, so... And like I said, it wouldn't hurt for us to get a few XP anyway. Some money because we're broke, and there's still more stuff we can buy. So you can think of this as a mini grind session just to make sure I didn't screw up. Because I tend to do that once in a while. Did I screw up? Is the real question. You see, the Tallywhacker's holding his own as a thief. Which is nice, but yeah. Ah! Orichalcum power bracers. And if you're wondering what we're looking for, I'll explain it here. Thorian hammer. Forgot who uses hammers. I think it's Vikings. Orichalcum. Quite nice for damage, but again, we can't attack from the back row. But his defense is 65, which is better than the Knight's currently. So theoretically, be optimal, and not give him the power bracers. Leave the thief glove on. Put the power glove on somebody else, like him, or we could put it on. Could put it there. You know, we'll try that, because that way, it doesn't, until we get into 2 claws, I don't think it's really going to be useful. And if you look on the walls, you'll see these, like, white little divots. They're barely noticeable. But I went down there, and I'm thinking to myself, if there was something down here, that's why it didn't go across the bridge. And it just didn't frickin' register. For whatever reason, it just wasn't registering that I needed to check the walls. Yeah, see, the damage is much better without the glove. Until we have a set, then we'll put the gloves on. Alright, let's get out of here. And with the Thor's hammer, it might be better to put our thief on a Viking. But we'll just make sure we have enough Viking gear, just in case I want to switch my thief over to Viking. Mainly because Vikings are arguably the best tanking class in the game, if I'm not mistaken. They can't, I don't think, equip 2 weapons at the same time. So there's that element too. Yeah, so if I want to do it, we have the heroic shield, so we really just need Viking mail and a Viking helmet. Is there anything else we could buy? Not in gear. There's a Morning Star, the Thorian Hander, which you could use casting it, using it, you can use Thundara. So, yeah. I believe the hammer's gonna be... Yeah, hammers and axes would be the Viking. So we actually got a really nice weapon for Viking. That's hence why you might want to use a Viking. Instead of the thief, just because you could just use Thundara as your offensive item in battle. Yeah, if we want to see if the claws do any good, we need to save up for a Kaiser Knuckle, which is insanely expensive. But because we have that Thorian hammer, theoretically we could sell the axe that we have in our inventory at the moment. Actually, the mithril gloves are gone at this point, I think, as well. But we'll keep them just in case. What can we get rid of? Probably not going to use the main gouge. Well, yeah, we might actually. So if we put our thief in the front row. Let's get rid of the Morning Star. For now. Alright, so we need to make some cash before we do anything else, really, of interest. The other thing we could do is theoretically work on some levels with some of our other classes while we're doing this. I don't think I need to, or should, for that matter. You know, there's a lot of things that we can do. It really just comes down to what should we do, right? So, not really sure what we should do. But at this point, may as well just get some money so we can buy that glove, buy the armor pieces I mentioned earlier, and see what we could do here. So anyway, I'm going to get some gold here so we can buy that other gear, because I want that other gear. And my other element to it is I don't think we're going to be getting that gear anyway, so that's why, like, we're not going to be finding it gear for the Viking, I think. So again, it makes sense for us to pick up some levels for it now. That way, or not pick up levels, but pick up the gear. And the best way to do that is to clearly fight enemies. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/VectorStudios for more live gaming action. When we come back, I'll have bought at least the two Viking pieces. I might pass on the claw, just because it requires so freaking much. It may not be worth, doing, so... But we should get that money relatively quick, because we're getting about every 2 battles gives us $1,000. And we need about... And maybe we'll save up for that Kaiser Claw anyway, because it's only 30 fights. I know it sounds like a lot, but not necessarily. But you can see the enemies around here aren't screwing around either, so... Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Kill it. Kill it with rage and fire. So anyway, you can see we've got our work cut out for us to even work in this area. So again, thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.